Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to welcome my subscribers, my new subscribers, my future subscribers, all my, hey, let's check this dude out kind of cat. All my peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, commenters, each and every one of you. I appreciate you taking this time to look at my channel. Well, you know what time it is. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh. That's right. It's time calling all comments. So we're going to look at some of the comments that I've been getting from you. I'm going to start from yesterday's video and work back. I know there's some on the bottom that I haven't gotten to because I've seen them. So yesterday, I had the day off, so to speak. We went to Port Royal with the kids, with my best man's kids and family, and we had a kind of good time, and they ended up staying over at their house. So this is the first time in a long time that me and I have had the house to ourselves. So, of course, I explained to you about the grocery shop and everything yesterday, but what's funny? I said, Mia, why don't we have a nice romantic dinner tonight? Just you and me. I called Jean, the housekeeper, and I showed her on the internet, Jean, look, this is what a romantic dinner look like. You get this, and the two stores, and we couldn't get hot dog, couldn't have. Not that makes a romantic dinner, but then all we had was 2 pieces of chicken. So we decided to pass on a romantic dinner for yesterday because it was too spontaneous. So maybe today, I'll do something nice with her, because, with no kids. I mean, we spent the time. It was nice. We spent the time last night, just relaxing, looking at TV or looking at the videos. That was one series on Netflix we're trying to get the end of. So it was very nice. It's very nice having her next to me like that. So, so I guess the moral of the story is the kids do cut into a relationship, interfere in a relationship to some extent. But when they're not there, love is in the air. So anyway, okay, so let's get back to calling all comments. This first comment. Oh, and I remember yesterday I spoke about the Ukrainian girl who I hate. Made a teacher who I made a teacher out of so she can teach. And I forgot to post a picture. So I'm hoping that I do find it. Because if it is, I'm going to do it. I'm posting it right here like I did yesterday. And hopefully the photo will be there. Okay, so this is the first comment. It's called, I'll try something new. Okay? And this comment is from... okay, I got a few comments. This comment is from Sir Stoic. How you doing, Sir Stoic? Glad to see you still rolling with me. He says, seem like you need a woman that is starting on a higher level before they even meet you. Then you won't have to be supporting them. That seems draining. I think most men, this is just me, you either dating outside your league, or you're dating, below, what might be considered below. And, that's always going to be a challenge. That's always going to be a challenge, but I don't think, I guess you're talking about the supporting thing, or what have you. Seems to me you need a woman that is starting on a higher level before you even before they even meet you. Well, I think the important thing is to have a woman who has the same ambitions as you are, who recognize the goal you're trying to reach, and who's willing to saddle up and help you achieve that goal, and understand that goal, once you reach it, the benefit is for the both of you. So that I think is very important in meeting someone. Then you won't have to be supporting them. That seems draining. Hey, you guys, stop it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to give the dogs water because that's what he doesn't know. He's scratching bowls. And getting back to, there's nothing wrong with supporting someone. You know, I think a problem may lie when you want to support someone, and there's nothing there to support. You want to help them climb that ladder of dream, expectations, goals, or whatever, but you got to have one. And here in the Philippines, it's not easy to help someone pursue that. I mean, I've tried different ventures with Filipino girls. Okay, what do you want to do? You want to open up a restaurant? I mean, you want to open up one of these roadside restaurants? Okay, cool. So I helped them do that. Build whatever like this. Come to find out, it couldn't work because where they built it was the barangay said you have to move it. So that was a waste, and they didn't want to take it any further. But the funny thing is that when they open up theirs, someone else opened up theirs right down the road. It always works that way here in the Philippines. If you build a mousetrap, then someone right next door down the road, and you're making money, they're gonna build one too. So that didn't work out. I thought about the possibility of helping someone, buy and raise pigs. That didn't work out. Or buy clothes, and I've done a few things to try to support a Filipina, do what she wanted to do. So unless they have a good fixture on where they want to go with this, an ultimate goal in mind, well, then it's hard. It's hard to support someone. I don't mind supporting someone. I love being on the sideline going, go, go, go. Look at her go, do your thing. Do it. I love that support. I love making them feel good. And it's and like I said, it only becomes draining sometimes when you want to cheer for someone and there's nothing to cheer for. Okay, so thank you, Sir Stoic. The next one is from Vince 3TL Larson. All right, stop it. Get out of here. Okay, he says, take a bus ride to San Carlos and stay at the Sangita San Bara Resort. You have 2 nights free, sponsored by 3TE, when you and your wife needs to get away for the intimate moment. Watching your video from behind a cloud of smoke in the dark. That's my nephew, Vince. I guess he's he's back in the States now, and watching behind smoke. He said, but anyway, he just offered me and I 2 nights free, sponsored by 3TE, when you and your wife need to get away for that intimate moment. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to talk to her about that today, and we'll see. Oh no, tomorrow I made a commitment to be somewhere with this new foreigner who I met. So I can't. It would have been a wonderful thing to do, but before I made that commitment. But we're definitely going to take advantage of that because we can't get away. Luna, get out of here! Move! My God. Okay, so thanks. What did he say? Oh, thanks. I was cracking up because his name changed to Vince 3EL Larson. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this next one is it says thank you for the tip. Very funny blog. Okay, who's this? This is Bob Willow. Bob Willow just says very funny blog. Okay, Bob. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? I'm here to entertain you. So I'm glad you were entertained by that video. Okay, so let's move on tonight. That was part 2. This is part 1 of that video. It says Filipino foreplay. Let me see. Filipino foreplay, and you're the man. Okay, well, this one didn't get any comments. I don't see any, which is okay. I that might have been a tough one for a lot of you squares to want to comment on, but it's cool. This next one says, you don't let Filipinos into your house. Now, this was, let me see how many this was. Oh, this got 6 comments. This was the video, you don't let Filipinos into your house. And this first comment is from who this is from Nate's. Oh, Nate's Quest. Oh, yeah. Nate's Quest, your kid. Nate Quest, how you doing, man? Haven't heard from you from a while. But he says, great story. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the story, Nate. You know, I just called them as I see them. But yeah, man, it was interesting, you know, experience I went through during that time. Okay, this one's also for Sir Stoic. Sir Stoic, you really feel bad for some housekeepers. I've seen a few who don't look happy. Yeah. You know, feeling bad for them is, you know, it's probably the same thing what happens, you know, through the end of the time when a housekeeper's working for someone, you know, who doesn't really treat them, you know, like they're not invisible. I guess that's the best way of saying it, and not really fully understanding the circumstances surrounding that any one particular situation. Yeah, you know, and you know how, you know, housekeeping is it is an easy job for a woman to get, you know, because oftentimes when, like I said before in my earlier videos, a Filipino might tell you, you know, I need work, and you know, I'm looking for work, I'm looking for a job, and you might expect to see I'm a nurse's assistant, or you know, I'm a cashier, or you know, or you know, something like that. When you ask her what can she do, she says, well, you know, I can clean your house and wash your clothes. So, and all the time, those jobs do require, you know, nothing. Actually, it requires nothing. It requires nothing. But then it just depends upon who's hiring them. You know, I know situations where, you know, I think even me, I had done housekeeping at one time, and you know, it wasn't a very, you know, pleasant experience. You know, I think twice she, you know, she had gotten herself into a home of a foreigner that way, and ultimately turned into, you know, an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, you know, without the kid, you know. But anyway, you know, no, often the time, you know, you see here in the Philippines, it's almost like, it's like class discrimination, you know, and they do it to themselves a lot of time. You know, like a Filipino who does housekeeping, or, you know, like this, she tends to have a lot more in common with other women who have housekeeping experience, if you follow along what I'm saying. You know, and they tend not to associate with those who have legitimate jobs, like working at Robinson, or, you know, working at, you know, on a higher level or respectable, you know, type of position. So they tend to classify themselves, you know, that way. You know, it was funny because, you know, we were in City Mall, which is like a, you know, it's like a Robinson, a department store like that. And when I go into the bank, Mia goes in there and she eats chicken. You know, I mean, she goes in and gets something to eat because that kills time, because I don't know how long I'm going to be in the bank. And so when I walk into the bank, she's often sitting at the table with someone, because, you know, there are a lot of people in there, hey, like that.